Facebook side. And now I'm saying what's up to YouTube. What's going down? Overlay. Back here for part 2. So let's get the game underway. I think everyone here, we have enough people. Let's do this. Stand by. Followage. And then let's see here. That's what the game is about. Oh yeah, the game is about survival. This game is freaking amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the play alone. One thing I did notice about this game that like they did really great, like submissive games like added to this attribute, is like in Until Gone, you could technically, how can I say, rewind, almost like hit from freaking Dragon Ball Super, like just in time, or see into the future rather, and you could rewind back to that save point. They don't do that in this. Homie, don't play that. Seriously, they are brutal on the whole point of like, yeah, you're stuck with that. And yeah, Andrew found me on RDR. I think Tony, you found me on like Spider-Man or RDR right around the very beginning of RDR 2, like when I was like mixing those two in the like channel in the very beginning. But it's come a long way, honestly, and it's really cool. We've hit 1,400 followers. That is the fastest network blossom I've had in a year. Though I do have to admit, YouTube, I have to give you credit. You have been giving like Facebook the run for the money nowadays. Like I gain roughly about 9 to almost 16 people a day, but I lose people at the same time. It's like the balance. They come down, but it's like stock market. As long as you're going up, you're good. Right, as we have Brad. But yes, it's been a fun ride with everyone, and I'm super excited to be here. Like especially with today's title. Dead men tell no tale. Omnipresent ghosts tell tale through whispered wisdom. That's my quote, by the way. I really kind of a little proud of myself that I came up with that. I was like, damn it, I actually used that freaking quotation thing right for the first time ever. Right on, Andrew. Welcome back, bro. As you can see, I'm super excited because Brad is obviously our hero. I'm going to make him the badass Rambo nerd. This is when nerd rage goes till 11. Damn it, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna like see some crazy ass shit. I know, right, Tony? Like you've seen him in like the chats. Like it's usually like actually a pretty decent situation. As I roll my sleeves, we're gonna get work done today. Hey, Brad, what you got for me? At least, you know, we're not playing as Conrad, because I'd probably try to kill Conrad. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be like, Conrad, you're really annoying, and like, quite frankly, you know, you're hitting on my baby girl. I Felice, like, I feel like me and her go way back. I don't know why, but maybe we share a spiritual animal or some shit like that. I don't know. Shit could be real. Maybe not. I don't know. All hilarity aside. I'm excited for the weekend. On Sunday, I'm thinking I might just host a kickback Red Cup affair, like stream. And by that, I mean I just like I have a drink of my own choice and a Red Cup. I drink along and have a fun stream with. The first time I've ever done that. That'd be a fun situation to crack into Memorial Day, I believe that's coming up. Let's see here. I know, right? Seriously, and like you followed and you got the notification thing. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, unless it's like a bug. It's really weird. But I'm gonna be really honest, like freaking like a lot of the people, oh damn it, I was hoping there'd be some really cool like badass like carving, like a skull with X's stuff, bones perhaps, maybe in those X's formations. But who's there? 100 stars. Oh, Andrew! It's a meteor shower already. Dude, by the way, you still are ranking the like freaking ridiculous top chart, like freaking brosive on like the freaking situation. By the way, I figured out how to do this. I can replay it again. Yeah. But that's always pretty cool. I figured out I can do that. I feel bad for Lots, but I do have a actual physical solution for him in that situation. So hopefully next time he reaches out to me, I'll be able to give him the contact information, or get his contact information, and I can get him to get in contact with Facebook gaming people. So I knew he had an issue, and I was like, damn it, he's a community member. I'm gonna do something for him. Yes, I feel like that's kind of a thing. Sunday might be a Red Cup affair, and maybe we'll go back to control, and I'll control the Red Cup and what's in its unfair. But I'm dilly-dallying, and I don't think Brad could jump. He doesn't even have shoes on. He's in like Caribbean, like Brad mode. Like, yeah, bro, you know, I'm just, you know, chilling, trying to find my next IPA. Wow, I guess the scream kind of tethered on to like this situation. Right, Tony? Swear, these graphics are like a hot girl on the beach of Miami with a sweet sun-kissed tan, and she's looking at you, and she's got a friend, and she's looking at you, and they're like, hey, you want to have a drink? And I'm like, hey, what's your name? I do have a six-pack. Do you drink beer? And that's when they say yes, and you fall in love. Anyways, besides my own like fantasies and like I guess like a Hawaiian styled but more Miami influenced romanticized memory, or not memory, I wish if it was a memory, flash forward, thoughtful thinking, but a thought nonetheless. Okay, Brad, you gotta open the door, my friend. There you go, good job, buddy. Wait a minute, hold on. Can Brad run down here and get like the distributor cap? Because I feel like if we can go down there and get the distributor cap, that would be really great right now. Oh, we can't get the distributor cap. I'm feeling a little bummed out with that. By the way, I've also upped the ante on Facebook and YouTube. Like, I made it look both like freaking amazing. Damn it, done. Pixel for pixel, everything's balanced now. It's no longer dark on YouTube. No longer the Dark Knight. But Andrew, let's see here. But if you allow people who send you stars to control your red cup affair, that would be awesome. I think I'd be trashed really fast. Like, I don't know, maybe I will take a cheers moment to at least, like, if anyone did, I would be like, cheers to the red cup and the liquid that therefore has H2O inside of it and other mysterious elements that no one knows of. I'm a chemist. Damn it, I kind of messed that one up. I'm a chemist with a mixology at heart. That's what I wanted to say with a fluidity. Oh shit, damn it. Game. Every time I don't pay attention, it makes me pay attention. It's good though. It's really good. Yeah, okay, I'm glad you you know, related to that scenario, Tony. I figured you would. A lot of people would find that even there. Even the girls would. I guarantee so, like, your girl would be like, yeah, I can get that. You know what I mean? Those are the ones that like beer. And you're like, alright, cool. Alright. I think this is the same people that were on that, like, what was it, the craft of sunken treasure, where it all begun. Or our girl Julia, I swear, is getting like tetanus fever or some shit like that. Like, she ain't right. I feel like a few of them are going to become infected, and that's what's going to happen, because every single situation was more of people seeing stuff. And okay, that's kind of a bug. I went through the wall. Unless Brad's dead. Whoa. Fuck, that was really ironic timing. Like, what the hell was that shit about? Like, is Brad really dead now? I'm very curious. Is this all a dream? Is this lucid dreaming? Did he knock himself out in the boat and then he's gonna wake up and they haven't even gotten to the scoop? There are so many questions that I have to ask right now. That was weird. Screw you, game. I swear you're listening to me. And then, like, seriously, I do have hilarious reaction, like, to these kind of games, especially when it's candid. And then, thanks again, Andrew, man. You are, like, fam, for sure. If we ever meet up at a Facebook, like, freaking, like, get together one of these days, I owe you a beer, my friend. And then, like, I've never asked, but what is your day job? I do a retail-inspired, human resource supervision point. I just manage a whole bunch of people. It's kind of fun, and try to hopefully inspire hope for leadership in the future. That is my day job. It's very stressful, but I try, and I kind of feel like I fail, but that's half the battle, is to find your failures and find success in that. And then Young Bonnie Bonfield Gaming. What's going down, man? How have you been? What have you been streaming lately? And thank you so much. I've just tuned it to be like more brighter, so that is very good to hear on that side. And then everyone on I wish I could screenshot your face. I wish you could too. I might be able to do that. But let's go ahead and continue before I scare the crap out of myself. I needed my heart rate to go down again, because what if it asked me to, like, you know, press buttons and I die? Okay, I need to focus. I think the key term is focus. If I focus, you know, see, this game was designed for streamers to scare the crap out of them, because they're like, yeah, they're gonna be talking to the community right about now, because, you know, like, oh, okay, well, what's this, okay, see, now that I was focused, that really didn't have that big of an effect. It was more the point that I saw it out of my peripheral that scared the shit out of me. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's peripheral movement that scares me because I can't get a full judgmentable, like, I guess, analysis of what is. I swear, if something comes running at me from behind, I'm going to, like, throw the control in the air and hope that I catch it at the same damn time. Okay, let's see how this turns out. I feel like non-smoking or smoking. Let's go smoking, right? I feel like all the cool cats would be there, be like chilling. I mean, we're gonna kill 10 years off our life, but I feel like we will get more relaxed people. I started my motor vehicle. Dude, congratulations, Tony, and I wish you the best. In 3 years, I'm sure I will be cheersing you, my friend, with even a more vaster community as we both look at our dreams coming to fruition. So I believe in everyone that has a dream, because dreams are only aspirational points that we reach out to make our future. It defends our future, rather. Dreams are what makes life living worthwhile. Without those, what is life? It's land. I'd say it drone-esque. I just clock in and do this. Like, no, damn it. Inspire to be better and continue to do so. Get mad about it. Arr. That's why I get kind of pissed off at people like Donald Trump and other people that are just, well, I mean, just politicians in general. I have to say that. And then young Bonnie Bonfield on YouTube. This game is an amazing game called Men of Medan, which is a anthology that they are producing, kind of like a Tales from the Crypt, rather, a universe, and they are inspiring the situation of the darker pictures. And that is going to be the entry points that they continue to introduce from us as, like, the Until Dawn Submissive Games, which is the developer, keeps dropping this. Now check this out, everyone. This game was $30.
Need something to help me get up there.
Drink that in. HDR, pixel for pixel. Works pretty good during day one, except for a few mechanical bugs, and quite frankly, it's kind of good. I like the fact that I'm screwing up on this game, because you know what, I'm gonna play it again, and who knows, I might be able to make this like a community kind of like situation where I can play it with you guys and gals if you ever get it in the near future. Like, this would be a game that I'd be hella down to cooperatively I'd play with community people, just because it'd be kind of a fun reaction point later in the future. I mean, obviously when I get the available time after I make some Borderlands and Control and updates. I really try, but I can't commit to everything. I tend to overspend myself, but I can see. Oh dear God, no, damn it! This is what I get for not focusing.
Okay, now that's just vindictive.
Brad, did you really just have to paint the situation that color? Come on, man. I'm trying. I'll try harder though. But yeah, the point is, I could definitely see myself playing this because it gives you the coach cooperative of 2 players online. And then it's 2 to 5 players in couch co-op, old school couch co-op. Isn't that cool? It revives that 4 of situations that's really great. So it's kind of like, I don't know yet, because the thing about Submissive Records is they have a way of making you think something and then completely write a tale underneath you that you're just like, damn, that was good. Every game that I've encountered from them, they've always had a really great story telling staff, and that's what always hooks me, is because it's the allure, the atmosphere, the hard work that they put. Now the gaming mechanics are kind of second sometimes, and I feel like during patches they'll definitely hammer it out, because this definitely seems like a more mature take of what they've gotten through, like days. Oh, hold on, I have to look at this. This is important because this lets me see the future. But they have a really mature take of game development. So for $30 for this game, and I haven't even really beaten it, even if I beat it in like 3 to 4 streams, I will still be happy with this. If it's like the same length of as a Way Out, it was pretty decent. I'll have to keep that in forewarning. And all those are, like, I guess, pinnacle points of causality that could cause us to die, survive, or utilize for our own bankable knowledge. That's why I like playing these and, like, checking every nook and cranny, like, because you really do get to develop these characters. Like, if you never walked forward, you never know, even though, like, his face looks ridiculously high definitional, that you could probably get around some places that you never thought could exist. Now, sometimes they're nowhere to be exist, like right now, it's nowhere. Yeah, I do get the zombie vibe, but I also get, like, is anyone familiarized with time and space and the whole point of the Manhattan project? It was a military experiment that was developed in like the 1940s that they basically tried to do some weird ass shit and it messed with time and the shit went missing apparently. And yeah, it definitely has a Manhattan like project vibe to it because the whole boat starts in the 40s during World War II and it's centered around some gold that randomly comes to like some weird juju. So it's like, I don't know, this game is insanely good so far and I'm definitely loving it. Like, I like that, like, it's
Who's that? Who's there?
a great way to keep me entertained and replay a game over and over again. Like, the replayability of this game is insanely good. But yeah, to sum it up for you, Young Bonnie Bonfield Gaming, it's a great game. I feel like any streamer or any gamer will be very happy with this. It's what I feel like games should be. I feel like games digitally should be $30 and they should look just as good as this with the time definition. I mean, seriously, if a game can pull this off with just Bandai or I forget Bandai, or they just have like one gaming developer underneath it that kind of like partnered with them, if I remember correct, besides just Submissive being their own thing and it being I believe this is an exclusive for PlayStation right now, which they always keep to that, like, I guess, grouping.
Skeletons. Skeletons.
So it's a great game.
Skeletons?
Oh snap!
Some sort of altercation.
Let's see here. Oh hey, what's going down? Can you hear me? No, Mr. Red Bandit Killer, but I can, I guess, at that point in time, see your text, my friend. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream on YouTube. It's getting pretty lit over there. Nice to see everyone and turnout. Hope you're having a great time. I am. I'm super stoked because we're gonna do this right, folks. International. Wait a minute, hold on. Did I flip it on the other side? Because there's like a whole bunch of like Wonder Twin powers activate form of more knowledge. All right. Cool. Now it'll be data logged. My chronologs. I'm really curious what this is gonna be. Yes, this is gonna be important. Take that. Hell yes. Don't forget. That will come in handy. Literally. To destroy stuff. By the way, there's a hanging corpse that I just realized that my player's about to realize for the first time ever.
You're not supposed to be out here. I'm not supposed to see this.
No, but we are seeing this. Script your reality and understand this is reality for us all. And then what's going down? How are you doing today? Keep thinking her hand was going to grab his. Dude, seriously. Like, this game is really freaking ridiculously good. I just love it. And I'm loving how the community members are like piling out on all like my networks right now to like see this because I'm just as interested. That's why I stopped Control, because I love Control. I'm like really excited to get back to that too, but at the same time, okay, I think that's my exit. So I need to go down there. I was trying to avoid going in the water. I didn't really want to go in the water. No, I guess if you were thinking of anything, Red Bandit Killer, I would be astute if I was able to read your comment, therefore understand that you can't actually say anything. And actually, I can't even hear anything, because that would be like a needless comment, I guess, at that point. So, perceptive, rather. Individual. Let's go ahead and jump down.
Alex? Julia?
Utilize our sunset. As I try to get mine to Kaioken.
Oh, fuck no.
Oh, hell yes. You're seeing shit, bro. Did you let go of the damn, like, wrench? I'm gonna be really pissed off if you did. No. Friend. Oh, that's not good. That looks like tetanus in the future. Oh, this is my girl right here. Gotta keep her alive. I feel like I've like not given her the best causality, but I want to make that better. So I really got to keep focused for Felice right now, or she's going to die. I feel like she's on that pinnacle point. Like, if we pay attention, she can live and actually probably be really badass and beneficial for the team. But at the same time, if ghosts keep trying to creep up on us like that, you know, at the plot, they're 9. Well, hello there, Conrad. Speaking of which, where the hell is Conrad? I know he got shot, but he didn't die. He just like fainted out because he's a freaking wimp. Right, passed out from the shock. But those waters were treacherous, so I don't know how well he would fare in the sea being in that state. I don't feel like they're going to leave it at that, though. I feel like they're going to give us at least an answer. But it might be later on down the road. Hey, Chris, how you doing, man? Kind of like Jessica in like Until Dawn, where she was just like this impending portion of like, what's going to happen to her? Is she going to die? It depends on how you reacted. So if you like dicked around and like, you know, like pushed her in the water, well, she got really mad. I can't, no, I'm sorry. Hold on, I need to pay attention to my baby girl. Oh, police. I got you, girl. Did I not call that shit? Oh dear God, what the? Brad, what the hell, dude? I'm wondering if that was really Brad or if the fear overtook her and that shit. Alright. I totally called that shit. I knew her death or her freaking... I knew her life was at stake, man. See? I'm a good, like... partner. I can sense that shit. Even if it is digital.
This place is not right.
Yeah, I definitely would be a man of linguistics. I like to say that I'm slightly stupid with that situation. But learning every time as an American, the joy of our language. There's gotta be something more. There's more than meets the eye here. There's no way in Frizzle. Okay, there we go. Ah, you totally could. Or you could rewatch these streams and pause and like leave ad marks. You can even clip them, by the way. In fact, I think you guys and gals have that ability on the very bottom. There's like a clippable point where you can actually share those moments of me scaring myself. The joy of this game, because it's only gonna get me once. After that, then the allure is gone. Holy shit, there's some like pentagrams and like a whole bunch of symbols. I feel like there's Hogwarts and like Slytherin's involved. This shit's real. Alright, this shit got heavy. You know, not speak that name, you know. I don't know how many more people can like get my nerdy one-liners. Okay, I feel like we're going to die from opening this, but I'm going to take the chance because who knows, there might be a brand new car in there. Oprah Winfrey style. Why? Why did it have to be a porcelain like 1940s like weird ass thing you see at like your great grandma's house and shit like that? That's just creepy. Oh, now you're just gonna put it in. You think this is gonna be like, you know, like Big, the movie? You know, you're gonna put this in and get a wish? It doesn't work that way. The big one I have is a 65. I do like a Roku. I need to pay attention. My baby girl's gonna die. Thank you. She instinctively did what I was gonna tell her to do through button action. I wasn't a button masher, just safety. I don't. Half of me wants to. Because I kind of feel like it's not going to be there. I mean, it's itching my curiosity, but I also feel the last time that I did that and opened the door when I should have instinctually destroyed something, it killed one of the characters I didn't want. Where's Chucky? Open it. Okay, yeah, damn it. I'm going to feed that itch. You're right. What's up, robot dude? Whoa. Look at the artifacting happening. I don't know if that's like they expected no one to reopen that, but look at the dots on the nose. Like, that's not normal. I think that's graphic render broken on the glass, where it's like trying to fill in the spider web effect. Holy crap, this is great for patch notes. Hell yes. Cha-ching. Bug report live right now that I'm gonna say later on. Anyways, as we didn't die, thank you everyone for, you know, pushing me over the edge to actually see that. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do it otherwise, I'm gonna be honest with you. That was really cool of them to kind of like slip that in there. Like, well, you open the cabinet. They probably took a 90% chance that a lot of people probably wouldn't. That is pretty creepy as hell. A 1940s porcelain doll, it doesn't age. It just gets scarier through time. It can break our windows. Or any window at that point. She's a great pianist, I swear. You know, just being modest. She ain't gonna put on her side without an extra pair of hands. That's how we start the next scene. Like, not a Broadway musical where, you know. No, hold on. You know what? Screw this. You want to communicate through a piano? Let's roll. Ghosting dueling pianos. Let's roll with this, right? Come on, Beethoven. Play me a tune. I feel like that was like a letdown.
What is going on here?
It would be paranormal activities at that point in time. You were the one that was all spiritually inept in the very beginning of this game, and now you're just like, oh, like, what's going on? There's like blood leaking from the faucet in this fountain. Like, this, I know it's not normal, don't get me wrong. I'd be freaking out too, but I'm just saying, like she'd be the first one to realize, like, oh, shit's fucked beyond recognition. It's foobar, the literal term.
Come on, Fliss, keep your head on straight.
No, wait a minute, hold on. I want you to go up here, girl. We're leaving. Nice area. Wrong. Oh, what's this? Hell yeah, let's turn on the switch that I don't know what the hell's going to do anything and probably is a sandbag above us. Oh. Well now. Oh. Well now. That changes things. Ugh. Fine game.
This is too weird.
Shit. I want to go over in the other area though. I feel like there might be something we can go, but need to memorize what I'm doing, because that's the whole point of replaying these games, not redoing the same thing, trying to pick the different path. Uh-oh. I need to pay attention. It's loading. Oh dear gosh, I need to pay attention. Not good. Shit's getting real. We're not even in the same room anymore. Shit's falling apart. Oh, it's the Sledgehammer Express. Voodoo Zombie. I've seen this dude. Oh, there's more rendering issues. I just saw that underneath his cape. Damn it. I heard it in the dark fields, but I could see really good. I am beyond 2020. Yeah, I need to pay attention. Alright, I'll get to the comments in a second, ladies and gentlemen. I need to save Felice. I can't let her die. I will never forgive myself. I can let Conrad die. I can kill us. I was a little pissed because I didn't want him to, because I'm playing it. You know what, Skeletor? You need to go talk to your, dental hygienist about your damn halitosis. Right? Felice ain't taking that shit. No take. See? Your loading screen of, I'm gonna throw something at you. Think I'm some fucking... Sorry, my French here. You think I'm some noob? To put it in a more PC terminology. I saw right through that. Let's see here. Oh dear gosh. Open the coffin. Well, now we're in the water. The shark. Her blood. Oh crap. Ezra James Sharkington, please be friendly. Where is he, man? I need to pay attention now. Like, some crazy crap. I know I just missed a comment or two. My bad. I mean, let me pause real fast because I don't know how long she has to breathe. She might die if I just let her chill there. Think the blood's at the bottom of the current. Ah, yeah, it is totally inviting. But, like, you know, like, it makes me want to go barbecue. That's American sounding, right? Let's see here. Continue, collect character. No, I need to save her. Wish she had a flashlight, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, no, hold on. Hey, I know you're running out of air, but there might be some kind of weird oxygen tank from the 1940s that has no rust around it and, like, astronomically has a 1,000,000 chance. Dump, dump, dump. Oh my gosh, it's him, but with barnacles. This game is really messing with their, oh, take the ring. Wait a minute. Hold on now. The ring. If I remember correct, the pendant was on the last time that like freaking like had it in a situation. So this is really kind of cool. That's your ring, sweetheart. You need to take that. Damn it. This game's getting deeper and deeper. What the hell was that all about? What the? What is going on right now? I'm like really confused on life. Like I'm questioning my reality as we speak. Like, is there two of me? Frantically, courage, keep going. Stop drowning him. Stop! Because I mean, this could be like an illusion where one person's trying to kill his brother or something crazy like that. Like, see, look. See? Witty, excited, selfish, generous, courage. Witty, thank you. I appreciate that game. I'm like, what the hell just happened? They jumped into the water. This I told you, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't want to go in the damn water. I don't like water anyways. I mean, I like water, but I don't like open water. Or I'm not the apex of the land. But nice to be top of the food chain.
What? You okay?
Thanks. I could have drowned. We gotta get away. He's still around. That guy.
Is that Drake? Hey, bro. We were fucking cool with you. Hold on. I think you might be brosive. I mean, she could have drowned him. Don't get me wrong. He's not like the T-1000. We can kill him through that. Come on. Make some washed up Samoa Joe from like wrestling. Samoa Joe would never look that cold.
He's here.
What's the matter, Dreamboat?
Well, apparently now you just like, I was gonna give you a chance and now you're just being really creepy. Gives me a chance, I'm not gonna hesitate. Come on, girl. Okay, now this is gonna be the hard part because this douche is gonna have a whole other freaking. Where is it? Where is it? That's it? No, it's not gonna be that easy. Who's that behind us? Anyone? No, hold on. In the very beginning intro, there was a dude with a hat that they didn't lead on at all. I think that's that dude. Like, I just saw like that, like 4-figure in the very background. That was really interesting. Like, I kind of wanted to point that out. But anyways, let's continue on with the story so I don't break the rhythm.
What does this mean? This mean we're over?
Shit.
Come on, jump it. as quick as long as you're quick. Yes! What'd you get, you douche?
Maybe he's gone?
No, he's just really pissed off now. Like seeing what's going. Oh my gosh, Felice, dude, don't. Nice to see you, but don't do that shit. Sneak up on me like that. But yeah, it's very easy to get confused in this game. There's a lot of storytelling going on in a very short amount of time, which I love it. And thanks everyone for the shares and the likes and everything. Appreciate that. All the stars, appreciate that too. I see like there's probably been a few more that have come in that I haven't seen because I saw the tally count go up. But cheers everyone. Facebook side. Everyone on YouTube and Twitch, they're watching. But I need to watch my team. I got my team of 4 now. My Justice League. I don't think you're good here, but I think we're about safer than what we were before. Well, what do you have to tell us now, Crypt Keeper? He's the mascot, by the way.
Turn towards the spiritual, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I would say.
Have you figured out what's going on? How to stop it? How to save the lives of your poor, unfortunate stowaways? You will, I hope. Although it seems the ship's previous occupants never managed to. Quite a lot of deaths that night.
You don't say so.
Let me help you out. Give you a little hint.
I'm sorry, man. I don't want you to spoil it.
No hint?
Didn't take your last
Do you
one.
think you can piece things together from the clues you found yourself?
I know where he's Tony.
Good luck with that.
You know what? You could take your little pompous, like, freaking stance and turn the next page, sir. You and your freaking pretty sweet-ass hand cufflinks.
May not be quite what they appear to be.
It was obviously Queen.
I hope that helps.
Yeah.
Well, aren't you excited to find out what your poor unfortunates are making of all this and how you might avoid any more unnecessary tragedy?
Yeah, sir.
Back to it. Speak soon.
He gets really butthurt and salty. Or he, you know what? Actually, to be PC friendly, I guess for streaming points, is he gets very salty. He's very salty. And I don't take his advice. He's like, "How dare you not tell me a hint that might save you?" I'm like, you know what? Don't tell me the story. I'm trying to craft. The first time ever. You're being kind of rude, Mr. NPC.
They came alive and that doesn't sound that crazy right about now.
Alex wasn't the only
Yeah.
Alex.
Well, apparently, I did the research on this place. This is a real place in real life, by the way. And it really does have history of hauntings on the sea. So they took a real life situation and kind of crafted a tale around it. It's kind of cool. I was like, wow, man.
This can't
I like
all
it.
be happening. Maybe like one thing could, but not all of these crazy things. It's too much of a coincidence. There's got to be something going on here.
I do agree with them.
What can we absolutely be sure about? What do we know that's real?
Be fearful. It is a ghost ship. Where's the gold?
Am I crazy or are we on a ghost ship?
I was gonna say the same thing.
Cool. I wanted to be real with
No,
everyone.
we're not the first people to see weird shit here.
Okay, so thank you. She finally came to her damn terms. I was just like, what's up with you, bro? Unsettled, where are the crew? Probing, what happened on this ship? There we go.
What do you think actually happened to this place?
Be intellectual about it.
Beats me, man.
I saw
Brad, you're supposed
1947
to
on
be
the
actually-
newspaper.
Suspicious, this is weird. I don't really care about the gold.
This whole place reeks of weird. Dirty, stinky,
Right?
weird.
Totally did
And I don't
call
like
it.
It's getting hard to tell what's real around here.
Why does he keep... It's like,
What
you
happened to
eventually
everybody
will
on this
ask me
ship?
about this
Where did
gold.
they all go?
You can smell death everywhere.
And this game's a gold
It's like
digger.
a tomb.
So where'd all the corpses come from?
Oh, man.
Apparently, getting scared to death is an actual thing.
Yeah,
Because I'm pretty
actually, that
sure
is a
that's
real
what happened
thing.
to these guys.
Few
know more than we
TV
did
shows have
before.
actually made an industry
That's
out of
something
that.
at least.
We're wasting time. Whatever we do, we have to do it now.
Time to get off this ship.
We're not going anywhere without the
I
distributor
thought it was
cap. The
time
dude
to
needs
call it
it to run.
Ghostbusters, but okay, everyone, yeah, let's go with plan A.
She's gotta
Yeah,
have a
let's
radio.
all rush over to that without
If we
thinking.
can find it and use it,
Goodness, I have the
That's
controller.
great, but do you think it still works?
just need to find a way up there.
It's okay. That's just Bill Murray, just chill. Alright, back to reality. Me and Julia.
We gotta get off this damn ship.
Ooh, that is a really
No
clean
shit.
ass screenshot.
think
That's
you're-
really good.
Speaking clinically, totally effed.
Fred, I'm baffled too, but we know how to keep. My girl Felice is up there, and I watch out for her. I have a commitment with her as a video game player. So, like, you know, survivalist,
I know it
sweet,
sounds
badass
crazy,
girl
but
that's probably
it
gonna
was
save
these
us
guys
all
that
and
took
keep
down
her
the
alive.
wind from our dive.
She's like Sarah. Like, until dawn. You keep her alive, she will keep almost everyone alive. Just that badass. And she's really cool to play. Like, I really love her character development the most in that game. In this game, I haven't decided yet because there's like so much like crazy crap. Like, who knows? At the end of the game, I could be loving Conrad and be like, huh, I thought he was an asshole in the beginning, but somehow I related to him because the character development was that cool. Yes, let's go into the
Great.
holy looking
Could
ship.
use these if they weren't Swiss cheesed.
Yeah, they definitely got attacked. That was a really bad camera angle. I feel like they could have like done better with that. There's going to be future patches. I'm sure that was like the least of their worry. Was like someone looked at the clue. They said it looked not as good as the rest. Well, go get Khaleesi and her job. This is something for her dragons to know. If my house randomly gets torched by dragons, you know that that was it's Khaleesi.
Sadly, no, but I'll keep my eyes open.
I'm just saying by dragons. They would have to be a report of dragons, obviously. Pretty sure people would report dragons over a city. It's kind of something you don't see every day. I mean, don't get me wrong, it'd be badass as shit. Like, I feel like a lot of people would creep out and be like, "What the dragon? I'm recording this shit. Dragons are real." Like, I would be that one guy running towards the dragon, trying to like throw shiny gold in like the opposite direction, because they're obsessed with. Wait a minute. Either A, the AI algorithm was written from a dragon's personality, which makes sense because dragons are obsessed with gold, or it is a dragon and it wants gold. I'm gonna go with the latter. I think it is a dragon. I feel like walking away from the group is the safest thing I can do right now. You know, keep my character alive. That makes sense, right? Nothing bad will happen over here. Bad at all. At least I didn't miss anything. I feel like I thought I did for a second, but I think that's the case. Yeah, it's just like the tail end of the ship. We need to hustle up past them. See what we can do as we have no, I guess, troubling matters at our footstep at the moment. And what are you looking at over here, my friend? I think this is where the story begins a little faster pace. Shall we?
Hey, a little help over here. think this is our way up. Give me a lift.
Actually, that's something not really to play around with today's standards. Being an American, that's really offensive, man. Like on YouTube, like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna delete that comment and ask you to refrain from like stuff. That's like, no offense, but that's like classic point of like racism. Like, I mean, I can see that maybe you're probably joking, but I don't know, man. With the amount of shit that happens in today, I just don't want that to even be part of my stream. Like, Lily, that's just not my style. So, and sorry, give me 1 second on Facebook. I'm going to delete a very derogatory comment that I personally feel like, I mean, it seems like the person might have been being playful, but I mean, no offense, but that's just not funny. Right. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue on. That's weird. I just said as an American, I feel that it's offensive. I feel like Americans are offensive. Like, that's the first time I felt like I was like, wow, it's weird. I don't want to be like that South Park episode where the whole joke about that is like going around. But like at the same time, it's just like, you know, I don't know. That was like a direct, like weird ass comment where I was just like, yeah, I'm just not gonna let that even take gravity on my site. I don't even want that being a comment on my site and social media. That's like TMZ material right there. Like, on Mac's live YouTube stream, we find this. It's like, shit!
Got a way through here.
Tony, it was more of, no, give me 1 second. It wasn't anything racist at all, but it was just more of the matter of a person saying if they could have permission to take free liberal rights with their amendment to take arms in a really pop culture way in today's society as an American, which we deal with a lot, and it's really not. I mean, personally for me, it's like, I get it, it's sad, and I get it's happening a lot, and it's part of our culture, but it just shows like how much more we need to pay attention to the psychological development of the youth today. That's like plain and simple. Like, we need to have like more psychological development with like K through 6 going on through 12 and college. Like, it's just your prerequisites of like, hi, you're part of society, we're checking on you to make sure you're part of like society too. I hate to say it that way, but it's kind of gotten down to that way, and that's what that comment was kind of leaned towards, if you can kind of see what I'm going with. I don't really want to say it because I don't want the YouTube algorithm to be like, yeah, he just said what everyone's talking about, which is like not PC friendly, and now I'm demonetized. The AI algorithm is very wise nowadays, so I'm not trying to be part of that. So, but Tony, you understand what I'm getting at. I'm pretty sure a lot of people that are watching understand what I'm getting at. So it's just kind of the sad portion we all live in America, where it's like, I feel like our education and our teachers should be treated like scholars that actually are scholars. I feel like that's going to be the downfall of our nation, is that we don't care about our education and the development of that and the youth. Like, I'm still youthful myself, and I just had the luckily, I guess, fortunate portion of where the schooling system and other things failed. I just happen to have a really good repertoire of good, like, I guess, whimsical teachers throughout life in order to kind of be where I am right now. Okay, why can't we walk through that door? Okay, if that's buggish. Here we go. Oh, apparently that's locked? Alright, fine. I don't want to go in that door either. It wasn't cool. It was, you know, really angry. Salty and rusty. Like, rah, I'm rusty. Salt. Clue! Blue! I found a clue! Dude, seriously, Tony. That's why it's like, for me, like, I see that that's our downfall with today's portion of politics. That's why it's like I love people like JFK and I love people like Obama and what they stand for. It's not if they succeed or fail. That's the reality of all presidents. Is like they all make promises they can't keep in the short term that they try to elect themselves into change. So it's fortunately the way that politics run in our states. It's just like the swap over, which I like because you don't want to become a dictatorship. You want to have like someone that can hopefully be a visionary and take place in that situation. But I feel like in today's society, especially within the whole omni, like I guess, prefix of the all-seeing portion of the corruption of what we've gotten into today, it's not really about that. It's about who you can pay off this person to build this, or the, you know, to take advantage of this person to get this. It's all about like how you can do this for whoever, rather than what can we do for our country. I think the wisest words that were spoke a long time ago, like not even like more than like 40 years ago, give or take 50, almost give or take, whereas not ask what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. You know, and that works on all prefixes across the world. You know, it's like if you live to like better yourself and better others around you, then it's cool. We're human, we're still falling, like at that portion to learning, like and succumbing to emotions at that point. But it's the pursuit of consistency to be better and to leave things better. At least I like to think, and like I feel like if a lot of people had the more like worldly portion, we wouldn't be in the war and the tyranny and the split of resources and the portion of capitalism and the gridlock of finances to people to the 9 to 5. It's such a hot mess, but I feel like it's always been a hot mess. It's just since the beginning of time, just human nature. You know, but there's always like a, I suppose, happy pursuit to tranquility in that all. It's like you gotta find it yourself. But it's like I'm just really happy to be like where I'm at, because it's like I know a lot of like people don't have the opportunities. It's like it bums me out when I get messages and people are trying to stream and they don't have the, you know, like I guess readily available technology or the cheap functionable point of that. You know, it'd be kind of cool to have that where people can just do their own thing. Gaming could be an art for anyone. Like who's not to say that, you know, like tomorrow's like unborn child is the next Tony Hawk of gaming, you know, doing 800s. I'm really wondering if Activision's gonna pull up their pants and make a good Tony Hawk.
Science hasn't changed much in 70 years.
Police,
There's power.
don't bad technology in the 40s. That shit was built to last. That's why you're gonna click it on and it's somehow gonna work. Oh, wait a minute, it somehow worked. It's American made from the 40s when that meant something. Hold on. Their weather report.
It's a number station.
Oh, hold on. Oh dear gosh, this is lost. What the hell? This isn't the Serengeti's equation though. That was 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42, which is an equation which equates out to about 108, which is hilarious. Think about anything with Lost. I can't tell any denominator. It's just random numbers. I don't think anything's repeated yet. What the hell is he? Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. We finally hit it. The cycle. I was like, whoa, dude.
Military bandit.
Let's ask them for help. Hey! Hey! Is anyone out there hearing this? Hello? Holy shit! We got him!
Well, don't squander that shit. Frantic, inductive, our coordinates.
If you can hear us, we're on a ship, an old freighter. Our coordinates are approximately 12 degrees.
Seriously, I don't know what kind of math equation that is. That's beyond trigonometry.
Please get here now. We need help.
Please repeat. Please repeat.
I got you, son. Let me take control fast. Anxious, panicked. We're on. This is an emergency. Anxious.
We're on this like old freighter. We think the name of it is the Iran Medan. Hello?
Iran Medan.
Hello? Is anyone out there? Please come in.
Medan. Okay, so it's Medan is the way they want to pronounce it. The Men of Medan. Because I feel like if we were panicked, we would have not got the information out that we needed to.
This has got to lead somewhere.
You
Maybe
better.
we can find a way to get the power back.
Jump through the rabbit's hole. We
need to
wonder
get
where
that
we
radio
end up.
working.
I think someone should
dum.
wait here in case a message comes through.
I'll go, obviously.
I can do this. I should be the one to go.
Hey, little bro.
What's up?
I'm thinking you might deserve a promotion.
Jump down the
How's
rabbit
medium
hole.
bro sound?
What are you talking about?
You stepped up to the plate. Put yourself right in the line of fire.
You're kind of mixing metaphors there.
Not if the picture's a machine gun. I'm impressed. Seriously.
Like the
So what do
bros
you
thing
think?
he's gotten. Forgive. Forceful. Encouraging.
Hey, if you're sure you're up for it, I believe you got it, bro.
I'm coming too.
Hey, what? Julia, no.
You're not always gonna be there to protect, big guy. I can handle this. Trust me.
Whoa, whoa. If Julia says she can handle it, she can handle it. Case closed.
Okay, Julia. It's you and I.
All right, let's see where this goes. Okay, that didn't, like, you know, they didn't even check below, like, how, like, these kids. See, this is why we need to pay attention to the education. They didn't even, like, judge the distance between them. There was no proper geometry put into that. The distance. And they could have utilized, you know, like, velocity and impact with, you know, our portions of,
Any broken
I think
bones?
that's calculus?
Everything still work?
I'm calculating the distance and forces between things.
Everyone okay?
I might be wrong with that. I had to phone a friend like my brother. He's really
Okay.
smart at that shit.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna have to find the generator. If we can get
Dum,
it
dum,
started, we can
dum.
power up the radio.
Okay, we'll wait here by the radio. Here.
Nice. An old rusty lighter that might be workable. Better than nothing, right? I feel like that's going to blow something up
Hey.
later on. I don't know if that's the right decision, bro. So just say. Might be wrong.
After you.
I mean, that is a pretty sweet lantern yesterday.
Guessing these are the lower levels of the ship.
The sick bay. Oh, okay. I know, right? A hole in the floor. Why would you question that? Just jump right in. Water's good. Wait, there's no water. That's what they realized after they jumped in. They're like, oh, wait a minute. We didn't even know there's no water. Medical report. Wait, hold on real fast. Describes an investigation during to test the effects on the human subject of the molecule crystallized in the structure of the hygienes. The code name of the molecular gold chemical and the really. Holy dear sweet Jeebus. It was the government. I'm calling it right now. This is a damn government experiment with the gold they coded with some alien genome that they found from the granddaddy of Roswell's that they never talk about. I don't know. I'm making stuff up at this point. Let's see here. As I scratch my head. Private Charles Anderson. Very interesting. Soldier drunk argument.
Break. Wow.
That's our original documentation right there. When it first got released in there. So we're following the same path as our boys. I think that's the same one that I got before. Yeah. Same report for the Breakpoint.
Huh. I guess there was a guy named Joe in sickbay.
Yes, indeed. Oh, wait, hold on, wrong way. What if this is gonna be like a conundrum now? Because these like corners are tight.
I wish I could actually, enjoy this.
Really, me too. I'm enjoying it. I don't know if they're here or not.
In any other
To be fair, I'm
circumstance,
terrifying the NPCs,
this
so
place would be the coolest place to explore.
I'm not the one going through this rusty bucket.
No, not at all.
Says the girl who couldn't wait to dive a wreck.
I feel like this might help our characters looking at certain things and knowing, because that could be one of those things where it helps us understand a character who's a monster, that helps develop the Beauty and the Beast syndrome. You're like, here's your rose. Yeah, games are weird like that nowadays. Alright. Oh, sweet. For $1, he told me. Hilarious. If I'm getting a lot of trophies and that's speeding up, that's good and bad. That means A, this Dr. A is not going to ever walk again. He's not going to like that bedside manner. B, well, Pops didn't come back, no. Last time we saw him, he was walking off into the dusty old trails. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I think I fighting the machine here. She's like telling me, you need to come this way. Don't play around in that bay with the creepy ass pictures and stuff. I mean, Julia's cool, don't get me wrong. Andrew, what's going down, man? Dude, seriously. I feel like we're gonna name a universe after you one of these days. Okay, I'm not dropping down quite yet unless that's my only option. Oh, well and behold, that's my only option. Who would have knew?
Here, come check this out. Look, down there.
Whoa.
Looks like the engine room.
Good place to find a generator, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to get killed. Let's go to the engine room, everyone. Where everything's all bumpy and bruisey and there's oil and there's wrenches.
Off here.
Supposedly. Just supposedly.
Wait,
We might fix some stuff with duct tape.
are you okay?
Yeah, all good.
Dude, he has messed himself up. At least she has shoes on.
Oh, God.
What's up?
That, it was...
I was taking a deep breath and inhaling very rapidly. That's what that was.
Okay, so I'm seeing things, but you're not. Okay, so follow my thinking here. We know this ship was carrying the Manchurian gold.
I want to hear his
That was
theory.
really some sort of hallucinogenic bioweapon developed in China during World War II.
Yes.
And we know that it was super unstable.
Correct.
Used all over the ship. So maybe it's still here? Maybe it hasn't dispersed after 70 years, and it's having the same effect on us, paranoid hallucinations.
Where we're all killing
This
each
crazy
other.
shit we're seeing, none of it's real.
The crew was hallucinating.
Yep.
We know they were scared of something.
Exactly.
And the officers thought it was just a bunch of jumpy GIs trying
I
to
think
get
they're
out.
killing each other.
This isn't a ghost ship, it's a floating bio.
Andrew, thank you so much.
This couldn't have
If
anything
they
to do
name a
with the plane
universe
that
after
died.
me,
So
let
the plane was a search and rescue.
them call
We
it
came out here because the people on this ship sent a distress signal. We know that.
Reptar.
But I guess at that
Andrew.
point, the fog had
Or Andrew
damage,
Reptar.
And for whatever reason, they shot the plane down. I mean, who knows what the hell they were thinking?
That would be
Who
really
thought they
cool.
saw?
Freaking, that's a great, like, freaking, like,
All right.
reference to
let's get going.
Rugrats. Galactic Reptar. And the, like, I come up with a really cool catchphrase. I feel like there's, like, an in-between the Andrewian star system. That'd be kind of cool. Andrewian, like Andromeda, Andrewian. Wait, hold on. Am I like missing a big chunk of the piece of the pie there? Like maybe I am. He like was thinking really tough. I gotta admit, Brad put it all together. I gathered up all the information, and I'm wondering if he is the benefactor of that information, because I was like, yo, bro. We like turn things on? I feel like that'd be really freaking amazing. Okay, this doesn't seem safe. In fact, I feel like we're going to find something, okay, valuable, or we're gonna get killed. Hopefully this is valuable. I think the engine trend telegraph log is actually very valuable. Yeah, exactly. Totally got it, man. Okay, so you gotta let go of it. Like, I've been trying to figure out, like, exactly how.
Look at this.
So, in order to receive the
She's
anchor
actually
and small
anchored.
wire.
I
Yeah.
wonder why.
Yeah. What were they dredging? Interesting. I want to see the first page. It, like, tripped out on me. A weird turn thing. Okay, Lieutenant Young reported a reviving me of... Okay, he's just basically swapping out for the duties for the brig. Mentioned hazard issue in the engine area. Huh. So they already had issues. And then let's see here. We're going to the mystery is solved. Now the guys who offered you a hint is the one who released the virus into the ship. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna get so much more decadent. And cheers, Andrew. I really appreciate your donations towards, like, my pursuit to this career and believing in me. Let's see here. Let's see. Big place messing up my stars. The last was supposed to be 100. So here's no. I need to contact. So you're having issues with it too. Do me a favor, Andrew. Check the balance. Make sure that they're charging you correctly for that. Because if they're not charging you correctly for it, then I need to contact them. Because then, like, that was the same issue that Lots had, and they did reach out to me, so I can hit them up for both you and Lots in the same token, and let them, like, either A, fix the bug or compensate, basically take care of the issue. They should be able to do it. They seem very forthright with, like, contacting me. I just haven't had a chance to stop between gameplay and my normal 9 to 5 to do so. But yeah, check that, make sure. I really do appreciate you donating, but, like, I would say until, like, till you check that, like, we should probably try to hammer out, or just take log of everything that you're donating and where they charged, and then we can always hit them up and be like, yeah, this was the stream, this would happen. But let's go ahead and hopefully not kill our characters, as Facebook is having weird bugs.
Dry clothes?
Yeah.
At the same time too, though, I know they do their own taxing thing of it, but it's usually already added onto the end fee anyways. It's pretty convenient looking. A few times I saw it. But you were the second community member to mention that. Oh, I got you. Cool. Right on. I was just making sure they charged you correctly, because I know Lots mentioned that, and I was like, damn it, this is a widespread issue. What is going on with them? Is that a 9? Damn, that guy's skull got bashed in. Dude.
I don't like it. Someone attacked that corpse recently. Too recently.
Well, I'm sure whoever did this is mutilating corpses far, far away from here by now.
Yeah, I hope so.
We're just wasting time. Let's go.
Pick up the... Ooh, choppy ship, and hopefully a formidable sea to see. Uh-oh. So So that will give way. Chain will sway at the end of the day. Or they will reap the toll. Give me the 9. Down at the 9. Oh, no worries, Andrew. Make your dinner. I will be here, hopefully surviving. Let's see here. Perfectly good diving
The
gear.
rebreather.
But what's
Fisherman
that?
just brought it over from the Duke of Milan.
You think it still works?
Looks like it's got a little juice left.
Which
Maybe a
means
couple
the
of minutes.
fishermen were the ones that
Should
bashed
we
it
bring
in,
it with
I would
us? I mean,
presume.
it's heavy.
It's just gonna slow us down.
Are you crazy? Half the ship is submerged. Could be a lifesaver.
You gotta think ahead. I'm not gonna leave that. They're speaking French. Where the fuck is the gold? They have no mercy. No. Oh, dude, what the? It said one-eye Jack. Yeah, Tony, you were reading my mind on that one. I'm like, I'm not gonna pass up an opportunity to breathe if the ship sinks.
Écoute. Écoute-moi. Non. Fais pas ça. Regarde.
Je t'avais dit de fermer ta gueule.
You guys need to get out of here. That guy's insane. He killed his own crewman. Understand that. That was his boy. The distributor cap. We cannot pass up this opportunity. That man's been carrying that shit around like it's been like some going out of style sale from Kohl's or some shit. Back to school sale. And Tony, if you're wondering what Kohl's is, that's like an American outlet for freaking clothes. What was that? Look at the smoke that's coming out at the edge of the vent. So I think they're onto something. This smoke is more than likely like living-ish. Oh dear gosh, you guys get the away from there. Breathe. It's gonna make me do the be quiet shit. What the fuck? That is the second time it's done that shit. I've pressed X right at the right time. Like, unless it changed the button layout, that is kind of... Dude. They taught me one thing in the beginning, and I've done it. I could have got the damn distributor cap. This game is good, don't get me wrong, but that kind of pisses me off when I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Oh, we're not. Freaking one-eye Jack. I'm angry at the game right now. How did you make sparks? Oh, I swear to Jeebus. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. What the... Seriously, what the fuck? Is it like supposed to be like during like the top ones? Are they doing like some mature, advanced, like you only need to do at the very top portions? Like, I don't get their system. It's very broken. And in fact, I'm going to try to quit to redo that just to see what is going on with that. Because otherwise, A, they didn't teach us in a maturing point that it evolves like that. Or B, at that point in time, it's going to be something that's very broken that they just haven't fixed yet. So I need to figure that out because I'm going to be covering a lot of broken things from rendering graphics down to a point of like, what's going on with this? So give me 1 second. Hopefully this will skip us back because it's during a cutscene. I don't think I'm supposed to hold it. You were supposed to tap it in the very beginning. They taught us just to tap it unless they change the rhythm. And like it's supposed to be something like where it's like there. So it's like, I don't get what the hell. Like I've had that happen to me 3 times in a row now, like in 3 different scenarios where before it was very consistent. So I don't know what's going on except for the consistency of it being broken on a certain point, or them adding a different mechanics that they didn't say, just like in Red Dead Redemption when they go from the auto lock-on to non-auto lock-on, where you need to lock on yourself and don't tell you, and leave the player going like, yeah, guess what, it matured and you had to figure that out yourself and we're not going to tell you. They could have pulled a Red Dead Redemption on us. We're gonna find out though. Because maybe it's supposed to be now with like the portions where it's at the very top, you're supposed to hit it. Because it basically, the minute I trigger it at that portion where it's like the calm one looking, like it's like, I don't get it. I need to get it, but I don't get it. And it's really frustrating. So it's either bugged or it's, they changed the mechanics and didn't tell us. Fuckers. See, I gotta admit, this is one thing I don't like about the mechanics, is look how far it threw me back, and there is no collective loading portion at that portion. I guess I just have to play it and hope the fucking mechanics, like, this is really annoying. This is really annoying. Oh well, I'm not gonna let this, like, rain on my parade.
Are we safe?
No, you're not safe. The game's not working, and I don't know what's going on. You're at the literal threading point of a damn game, and you didn't think the sledgehammer. I'm just glad that they survived somehow. Oh, for the love of all that's humane.
None of you move. None of you go all changing on me now. Turn around. Slow. Real slow. Okay. All right. Not changing. None of that. Raise your hands up. Slow. No, no. Not like that. I said no changing.
What are you doing? You're like tripping balls, bro.
Nobody has to get hurt.
You think I wanted to hurt anybody?
Yeah,
I didn't get a
I
choice
think
in this,
you
did I?
were trying to defend yourself, but I think you're about to fall over that edge.
Isn't it now?
You guys just need to walk towards him a little bit. Yeah, there we go. See? He's frightened.
Not again! It's all gone changing on me!
What? What's changing?
Stay
He
away!
thinks you're monsters. Don't go near him.
Stay back from the mist!
What? There's no mist, man.
Don't breathe it! Don't breathe the mist!
Curious.
Why can't we breathe the mist? What does it do?
It's life. Bringing things to life.
Oh my gosh, it's John Locke. It's the smoke monster.
It's inside
The story wasn't so good, I'd be angry about the last part, but it's just so damn good. I get lost into like, alright, whatever, I was angry, but the story's so damn good, so I'm right back at like being like enthralled by it.
one of us.
So I'm a little salty.
Down now.
Why would you say that? Why are you telling me what to do? Yeah, you breathed in the mist. It's happening. I can feel it.
Corrosive, worried, dismissive. There's no mist. Alright. Yeah, we gotta trip him.
Okay, all right. Look, there was, something back there. Maybe a mist or a fog, maybe.
I knew it. I told you. Did you breathe it in?
No. No, we held our breaths.
No, look, we held our breath. We did not breathe any of that stuff.
Oh, really? I know you're all fancy divers, but you expect me to buy that?
They had the gear. The gear.
You've been down here for hours. You've been holding your breath this whole time. You're holding your breath right now.
No, you idiot. We have the gear. To prove it.
It's in me. I got the mist in me.
Great
don't I?
lie.
It's in me, isn't it?
Yes.
I can feel it swelling.
I want to save him, but at the same time, he's like crazy.
It's changing me. On the inside.
I'll grab the damn gun. I'm gonna save you, fucking idiot. Look. I mean, come on.
Hey, man, come on, just put the...
I tried to save him.
Fucking shit.
Wow, he was relaxed that whole time?
Shit.
Distract, I feel like would have tripped him out and he would have heard something or shot, like when he fell down. And I wanted to try to be the good guy and try to save him. Like, I wanted to try. I'm glad this game had a really great like point right there past those bad X's and nothing really bad came from it. We'll figure it out. I'll have to replay this again to see what the hell's wrong with it. I'm assuming we're probably getting towards midway of the game. If things are feeling like on pace with like the normal storytelling that they do, we're probably midway.
There might be some more gear down there we can use.
There might be more to it, I don't know.
I'm not going far. Just wait by the radio.
It'll give us like an Until Dawn length game. But I feel like it'll be like one half of that, give or take. Or a little bit, 1/3 of like less than what they gave us in that game. But to be fair, I mean the graphics are pretty much on par with Until Dawn. It's just a lot more polished up in HDR. Okay. See? What the fuck, dude? Okay, fuck you, game. Seriously, you can go fuck yourself with that stupid ass shit. Fucking press it. I don't press it. You are the most. All right, I just need to pay attention.
I saw the big guy. The distributor cap. You wanna go after him?
I wish I could pick up the gun.
This must have been what we just heard.
Oh no, what's that?
Doesn't matter. We need that distributor cap.
Yeah.
Here.
At least he's
You
thinking
have to go
straight.
This way.
I really hope the ending isn't reliant on the X system because we're going to kill everyone. If that's the case, the game will literally kill everyone because of its stupid mechanics.
Holy crap. Look at that shit.
Wait a minute, hold on real fast. Okay, there's nothing hidden back here. I was hoping there'd be something hidden. Damn, Felice, you know, he's a married man, or, you know, engaged. You get off that. I hate to say this, but you can go talk to Conrad. Oh, hey, what's up there?
Think we can make it across?
Sure.
Oh dear gosh, please don't. I can do the button system, that's fine. I know you're gonna give me a whole bunch of really weird layouts. No, I pressed. What the fuck is wrong with this game? No, for the love of all that's fucking humane. Seriously, you are fucked up beyond all recognition right now with your button system. What the fuck, dude? I literally pressed square and it recognized it in the quarter point for it to physically. This game is annoying right now. It used to be good. I guess they really want you to keep playing it over and over again. And over and over again. The same story every single time. Because you can't beat it correctly. There will be patches. There will be patches. It just... And of course I'm already screwed at this point, so let's see if I can get it with a fresh take on this game. Come on, game. Oh, okay, at least you recognize the gun.
Oh, boy. There's something here.
He left his... Sledgehammer. The mist is everywhere. He's
I'm
dead.
not gonna make this jump, Alex. I'll have to find another way around.
Yeah, Felice, I would appreciate you not doing that dangerously. Sadly enough, we probably would have made it just fine without it cracking, and that was probably the difference. Luckily, a lot of these decisions that it's been messing up on have been extraordinarily, Oh, no worries. I'm sorry, Tony. I know, like, you have your family, and I'm, like, not being that great of a role model, being salty about a game not working right. But you have a nice one, man. It was really nice seeing you for the most part. For that last eruptive port that you probably weren't too friendly about. My bad, dude. That's normal. You do. Maybe not, hold on, there might be something like a light.
Fuck!
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Look at that. Sometimes you just get lucky.
No, you didn't have to do that. You could just set it to the side. It was being hella bro with you. Okay. At least the button system is intermittently broken. Not consistently broken. Don't leave it. Damn it!
What? Who are you?
Wait a minute, hold on. It's not destructively going trying to kill me. Maybe it talks, it like understands. It might not be bad. No. Oh, damn it. I don't think I should have killed it. I feel like I could have gotten through to it. I shouldn't have panicked. Yeah, I know, I do have it, but I understand part of my community too. Sometimes, like, they're like with their kids, so that's why I've tried to kind of go on a little PC here and there. But like when moments happen like that during games where they're crucial moments. Oh, what did I just do? Did I just kill? What did I just? Damn. See, I have to admit, see, that was a kill someone in your part of your team or very like dialed in, versus like, damn man, I can't believe Felice. This playthrough is the worst ever. I swear, this is like everyone dies. I kill. Felice is dead. Maybe this mystery kind of fix, which it's like, it's not like you have a backup dodge or something like that you can roll your way out of and tumble.
Live, he's okay.
I'm really
God,
curious.
we should have never split up.
That is another curious thing. What if Comrade doesn't leave? He's part of that whole situation on there. Come on. Oh, cool. Oh, dear gosh, it's Conrad. Because that was another mechanical bug where I pressed, hey JH, how you doing, man? Where I pressed the button and it didn't work well. It's like, nah, son. Let's screw you. Okay, so they're showing you in kill cams. She's dead. He's dead. Oh, there you are. That was the game. Okay, let me go ahead and mute the PS4 so it doesn't end up like randomly getting me like some kind of weird copyright thing as it goes through the background. But I definitely thoroughly enjoyed this game, and I'm glad it's kind of short because of the thing. Is he gonna talk to us?
Some died, made with the heart instead of the head, or
Okay, I think I fixed it. And that was really crazy. My VPN, like, I forgot that I had it on, and it actually worked the whole damn time in 4K, and just right now hit like a wall of issues. But that was a really good game for $30. Again, I feel like that was like roughly, you can see why they say it's movie night. Like, it's like pretty much just at that point in time where it's like you can probably get together with a group of people. I put roughly about 2 hours into just kind of enjoying it and finding things. We were taking the first episode and then another like hour and a half. So this game roughly is the length of a physical movie. They basically play it out for 3.5 hours. You can literally sit down with someone and just play this really well. Like, I think that it's really great for 60 gigabytes. And again, I think that they do need to hammer some stuff out, like, for sure. But it's going to be one of those things that kind of matures, I feel like. And I'll be covering the patches just to see what they do. A game like this, I'd be very interested to see how it develops. Like, I feel like it will probably get about 3 to 5 patches, give or take, because it doesn't seem like this game will need a lot of patches. It just needs ironing out work for people to be like, yeah, it isn't working in this part, or that it wasn't working in this part. So some patchwork is definitely needed, but and hopefully a portionable point of the near future, and that like it would be very nice of like trying to get down to the point of just trying to get, I suppose, the funner portions of just a streamline of events. Yeah, this intro is very exit. Yeah, I'm exiting my way out of that one. Let's see what happens now. Thank goodness, like, Facebook's way chiller. Oh, whoa. Rosa's alive? Whoa, and I sent the government there too. If they had only waited, they would have been greeted by the government. This just got a hell of a lot more interesting.
So out of nowhere, this thing just sent out an SOS. Guess we got a real live ghost ship here. Whoa. What the hell is this?
Why is one of those chained? I didn't question that before. Why?
What the fuck?
Whoa.
I just saw someone in the woods.
Whoever it was, they're gone.
Oh, it's the intro for the next game.
Very good. Who's there?
How cool.
I fashioned her with my own hand.
I don't know if this is like copyright friendly, so I'm gonna mute this on YouTube for a split second. Sure, it'll be in my little. Okay, it's not like. Okay, 2020, Little Hope. So it's like Blair Witch next year. That's cool. That's something to look forward to. Oh, nice, man. Glad you got dinner, man. You just you came to the tail end of the stream. Like we definitely just finished it. It's like it was a good game, but they needed to work a little bit on it, and it was pretty chill. Let's see here, collection. What do we get? So that's what they mean by collection. So I missed a lot of photos. In fact, I have probably. I missed a total of 5. So I need to keep on the lookout for 5 of those. Then let's see here. Looking at special features. Let's see what it's got for us. Yeah, I at least made it out with like the brothers and Julia. I made it. Well, I might just restart the stream again. Like, I'm having like a little bit of wee bit internet issue because it just seems like the Twitch stream just completely cut out. That's really weird that it did that. I might have to look into that. And plus it'd be nice to kind of eat myself. But I might just restart this game again, like, and just, I don't know, have fun, like, in a different playthrough and kind of test out if it is bugged in certain things. Oh, no worries, JH. You take it easy, bro. On YouTube side. Let's see here. Secrets of creating the culture, playing the full historian of the anthology holidays. What's this? Ooh, okay, let's watch this.
Horror anthology is much loved and has an established pedigree across all forms of entertainment. From Twice Told Tales by Nathaniel Hawthorne in 1837 to Clive Barker's Books of Blood in the mid-80s, and with the likes of Blackwood, Poe and Lovecraft in between, short story horror writing has long been a popular.
That's very true, though.
Largely regarded as the first published horror anthology, Twice Told Tales is a collection of mostly previously published stories from The Token, an annual illustrated gift book published in Boston. The author of Twice Told Tales.
Oh, no worries, man.
Was born on July the 4th,
I appreciate you just being here. It's all good, man. You gotta eat.
Massachusetts.
That's how I get it.
His
And I will always be live
great-grandfather
again,
was
so.
John Beetham, a Puritan, and one of
This
the
is really
judges
cool.
who presided at the Salem witch trials of 1692. In 1842, Edgar Allan Poe reviewed Twice Told Tales for Graham's magazine, concluding that Hawthorne was a man of indisputable genius. By this time, Poe, also from the state of Massachusetts, had already written his own collection of short stories for publication. This collection, titled Tales of the Grotesque,
This is amazing.
was published in 2 volumes in 1839.
Way to give me an anthology, literally, of horrors. This is.
Recognized format. And after
Dude,
also
this is so
writing many
good.
short stories for newspapers and magazines, Algernon Blackwood's first publication, The Empty House and Other Ghost Stories, was released in 1906. Blackwood went on to write such classics as The Willows and The Wendigo, which was first published in another anthology, The Lost Valley and Other Stories, in 1910. Fast forward 74 years to 1984 and the first publication of Books of Blood. Each book was a collection of horror stories written by British author Clive Barker, the first of which catapulted Barker to legendary status in horror writing, with Stephen King proclaiming him the future of horror.
Oh.
Several of the stories from Books of Blood have been adapted successfully for film, including Rawhead Rex and The Midnight Meat Train. Barker adapted The Yattering Jack in 1986 for use in George A. Romero's anthology TV series
amazing.
Tales from the Dark Side.
I didn't know George A. Romero had a freaking like horror film.
I take it you will remain.
Short-form storytelling arrived on a new medium in 1938 when the radio show The Mercury Theatre on Air broadcast an adaptation of Dracula.
I have never seen Count Dracula by day. At sunrise, at the first cockcrow, he is gone.
The series was the creation of Orson Welles and John Houseman and became most famous for its broadcast of War of the Worlds.
Yeah, I remember that. That's an amazing freaking like point in history. He terrified a whole nation.
From 1942, the radio drama series Suspense broadcast more than 90 short plays on CBS radio for 20 years, often featuring some of Hollywood's leading stars. Initially, the series seldom used material that would be classified as horror, fantasy, or science fiction, but by the late 50s, this became a regular occurrence, including material such as H.P. Lovecraft's The Dunwich.
Yeah, it seems like that, but I had an internet issue too. Like, it seems like,
in 1942, featured a performance by Orson Welles and was later adapted for an episode of The Twilight Zone.
Dun 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 dun.
1947 saw the debut of Quiet Please, a radio horror and fantasy series created by Willis Cooper. Cooper had been a writer for Orson Welles' Campbell Playhouse, which had succeeded the Mercury Theatre on Air.
Which is written and directed by Willis Cooper and features Ernest Chappell. Quiet Please for tonight is called Camera Obscura.
The play's scripts often broke the fourth wall by speaking directly to the listener, a technique much adopted in later horror anthologies. In his book, Terror on the Air, Horror Radio in America, Richard J. Hand wrote that Cooper had enjoyed creating roles for the audience, including implicating them in the action of the story itself, indicating a clear desire to create horror as interactive entertainment more than 70 years ago. The show ran for 2
nice.
years.
What a surf and turf.
Forward
It is
54
mobile.
years in radio, and in October 2010, we see the debut of Larry Fessenden and Glenn McQuaid's radio show, Tales from Beyond the Pale. Successful genre filmmakers in their respective rights, the two began producing episodes under Fessenden's studio, Glass Eye Pix, influenced by the works of Boris Karloff, Peter Lorre, and Orson Welles. Fessenden would later partner with the show's sound designer, Graham Resnick, to write the scripts for Supermassive Games' critically acclaimed horror debut, Until Dawn, and for the first game in their Dark Pictures horror anthology, Man of Medan.
Oh, it is Medan. That's weird.
In film and TV, short-format horror has been successfully represented many times since The Twilight Zone in 1959. Created and presented by Rod Serling, The Twilight Zone ran for 5 seasons on CBS from 1959 to 1964. Each show was a standalone story featuring characters faced by surreal and often disturbing events. Serling's introductions and conclusions to each show summarized the story and provided some justification for the events and, often, the moral of the story.
Holy crap.
In 2016, Rolling Stone placed The Twilight Zone at number 7 in its list of the greatest shows of all time. The 1972 film Tales from the Crypt is highly regarded by fans of the genre. Starring Peter Cushing and Joan Collins and featuring Ralph Richardson as the Crypt Keeper, it is an anthology film based on stories from EC Comics and one of several Amicus horror anthologies produced in that decade.
Yeah, it's very true.
In 1989, HBO launched a horror anthology series under the same name,
which was amazing.
Also based on EC Comics, which ran until July 1996. 1982 saw the release of Creepshow, a dark comic horror anthology film directed by George A. Romero. Influenced by and a homage to the material from the EC and DC comics of the 1950s, its entirely original material was written by Stephen King, and it is a somewhat tongue-in-cheek expression of the horror genre. 25 years on, and in 2007, Trick or Treat presents another set of horror shorts as a dark comedy horror anthology film. And then, in 2012, a very different anthology film with a very different tone, VHS. Created by Brad Miska and Bloody Disgusting, an American horror genre website and film production company, VHS is a much darker horror anthology film. Comprising 6 short horror stories and linked by a found footage theme. 2 of the stories, Second Honeymoon and Tuesday the 17th, were written and directed by Ty West and Glenn McQuaid. Other examples in film and TV that are more than worthy of mention are Roger Corman's 1962 anthology, Tales of Terror, based on 3 Edgar Allan Poe short stories and featuring Peter Lorre, Vincent Price, and Basil Rathbone.
It's amazing. He's Vincent Price is a great actor.
1963 Italian horror anthology, Black Sabbath, narrated by Boris Karloff. The TV series Night Gallery, a spiritual successor to, or certainly a close relative of, The Twilight Zone, fronted again by Rod Serling and focusing more directly on horror, which ran from 1969 to 1973.
Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
Of 1985. John Carpenter's 1993 film Body Bags, featuring the likes of Sam Raimi, Wes Craven, and Mark Hamill, and Southbound, a 2016 road trip horror anthology by a number of the collaborators on VHS. From written fiction through radio, cinema, and TV, and now video games, horror anthology is a format that both creators and horror fans enjoy.
Very true,
and
though.
It's a format that has existed for almost 200 years. Long may it continue.
I feel like that's a great way. I am amazed. That's a great way to put it. I really liked that. That was really cool. And then, like, see here, playing a fool. What's this one? And the creation one, that's probably just,
Hey, what's up, man? Conrad. Good to finally meet you, Conrad. This is Brad, by the way. My little brother.
Oh, dear gosh, it's Conrad.
Want to crack a cold one with me? In the Men of Medan, I play a character named Conrad. And I think initially when we find Conrad, he is a sort of entitled guy, a wealthy American who's on vacation.
Where's the old crust bucket skipper anyhow?
He's an adventurous guy. He lives off the cuff. He does what he wants.
I'd invite you to make yourselves at home, but
And I think that's kind of fun to play as an actor. He has no censor, he's no filter. So whatever circumstance he's put into, you know exactly how Conrad feels. And so
Very true.
It's a fun performance to start out.
John
being
Carpenter,
brash,
exactly.
a silly guy, and just jump in and have fun with that.
so is everybody on board and ready to go?
You're selling, I'm buying.
Get Conrad.
Conrad and I have some similarities. I think the sense of humor and the sense of fun are similar between Conrad and I, but I will say that he's a little more aggressive and a little more outlandish than I am.
Guys, look, I think we gotta listen to our experienced, beautiful, smart, and beautiful captain here. If she says we should do things
Connie,
the right...
please, can you bring me on a trip to get laid?
Wait, what?
I think Conrad's the kind of guy that I would like to be at a party with. You know, I'd like to have a barbecue and drink some beers with him.
Yeah, I definitely kind of get that vibe. Conrad would be like a hella cool party animal, but he'd just be a horrible roommate. He'd be like, Conrad, we're always at a beer. We're always causing fights.
Don't ruin it.
Pissing off the captain.
I think the scenes that I've had the most fun with so far are basically when Conrad is going absolutely crazy. I don't want to give too much away, but there's a scene where these sort of fishermen interact with our divers, with our core crew here, and he's just a bit of an asshole.
Hey, we got damage here, you see?
Yeah.
We can take care of this, man. It's not a problem. I mean, what do you think? Like $10 cover it? Oh, whoops, my bad. Let's make it 20. Okay, hold on. I got this. Well, shoot, you think it's more like 30? I can do 30.
It's interesting how they're filming that, like with a GoPro inside with the dots around their screen.
Let's just throw in the whole pot. That's yours. You go ahead.
Let's go. No!
He's got an attitude. He's brash. These people are messing with his group, and he just kind of lets loose and talks trash to them. And as a guy who would never do that in real life, it's a lot of fun to just kind of let Conrad flow, say whatever he wants.
He likes the no filter.
Didn't they? That doesn't make you any less of an idiot.
You know, the only thing funnier than seeing you try to buy your way out of that situation is watching you put your money to waste.
Yeah, I would definitely make my own drinks around Conrad, that's for sure. Like, no, I got this, man. I got my mixology.
Moments that sticks out for me is Conrad's decision in the first act of the game, either to stay with the group or potentially just take off.
Storm's 8 miles away.
They came here on a boat. Maybe we can take it.
Yeah, it's a speedboat. I can get out through the window. We gotta break these off first.
Too loud.
That part was messed up too, damn it. There's like, now I'm remembering the parts that are kind of buggy.
Don't leave us here, okay?
And I think, again, this is what's interesting. Depending on how the player sculpts the story, Conrad can become a coward, essentially, and desert his friends and his family, or become a hero and stay.
These fuckers need to pay.
So that, to me, is very, very interesting. Two very human choices, and depending on how our
I wouldn't necessarily say he's a coward with it, but like he could have saved something. So it's like I kind of want to play it again with Conrad just like
the heroic choice and gets to stick around. He obviously gets to see more of the adventure, but it's just as possible that he tries to save his own life and takes off.
Whew, wow, that was intense.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah, but he was supposed to save help. It wasn't supposed to be take off as a selfish thing. It was supposed to be a point of help.
All the characters do have very strong personalities and drives.
Leave!
I think Conrad is the instigator.
Good news, bad news.
Bad news? I don't see how this could get any worse.
I think he is the one that really starts the confrontation with the fishermen.
These are kind of...
Yeah, but the fishermen were dicks in the first place for hitting the boat and being pissed about it.
Great, just great. And the good news?
So I think in a lot of ways, Conrad is there to stir the pot and create drama.
I recognize them.
How was that good news?
I thought you were gonna ask the good news first.
You're such an idiot, Jesus.
Do I prefer playing the good guy or the bad guy? I think that there's fun in both. To be honest, I don't get to play the bad guy as much as I get to play the good guy, so I think I relish those moments where I get to play the darker side of things.
Yeah, it is fun
every
playing that
good
rebel.
Hero has that balance, has that dark side. I think a good guy who only is doing good things is kind of boring.
Seriously. I really do need to make that right cup and cheers you.
Both sides in both characters, and the best villains
Sunday
are the
episode,
villains that
maybe.
don't think they're doing anything wrong. Their motivation is not like, oh, I'm a mustache twirling bad guy. It's like, no, they're doing what's right for them. It just happens to be against what most people think is the right thing to do.
If I can't shoot them as payback, at least I could give them a nice jab with a sharp knife.
Because I'd had some experience working with motion capture and games before, this experience was much easier for me coming right in. I didn't feel like I was jumping into the deep end. What I really like is that all the actors are constantly there all the time. There's the ability to work off each other without the pressure of specific lighting and marks. There's a freedom to that I really, really enjoy. It's been really good. It's been very kind of a free experience as far as like motion capture performance.
You got a funny way of saying thank you, Conrad.
You're a piece of work, Conrad.
I'm not all work, I'm a little play, too. Hashtag wink.
Does he have game or something like that? Does he take care of something? I feel like that's like a thing in the future we need to find out. Seriously, that should be like a t-shirt. Hashtag don't trust Conrad. Okay, cool. Well, everyone, that was really fun on all sides. I'm definitely going to take a break real fast. I appreciate everyone that stayed tuned. And we'll see. I might set up for like another episode. Just depends. I need to check on what time I'm at work tomorrow. If I can fit one in, that'll be great. But if not, I will definitely be live tomorrow after I get off work, which will be great. And we'll push forward. Probably with Control. I would presume take a break off of this. Maybe I'll do like my first stream will be replaying this game. And every single time the game glitches, I'll take a drink or something. I don't know. We'll make the best out of it. It'll be fun. But I will see you guys and gals in the near future, and I will be RB on like the situation on social media as I always do. little situation. So let's go ahead. Oh yeah, I forgot. Twitch ended itself. It didn't even give me an option. It was like no. I was like no, screw you. Let's see if we can go raid anyone on Streamwise. If anyone else is playing this game, let's give them a friendly welcome. Yeah, there we go. Go bounce that over here. Later, my friend. Oh yeah, did you send me an invite? So I'll have to look for that. I'm like usually never on Facebook that often, but let's see who we can raid real quick. Perfect. Oh, no worries. You have a nice one. All right, and then Facebook is down, and YouTube is here. Everyone, thank you so much for staying tuned. If you're new to the network, besides a few different bugs, getting a tiny bit salty on PCs and Mandarin, this was a really good game. I like it a lot. I think for as far as the way that game development has kind of accrued over the last few years, this is probably one of the better takes that we've kind of gotten for. But I'll see you guys and gals in the near future, and I will be around. And if you subscribe to me, I will try to go to Hill Valley and like change time party, and we'll make it 1.5 pints. All right, everyone. See you guys and gals in the near future, or the past, or back to the future. I don't know. You'll have to subscribe and find out.